how come I meet my person? I've done so much wrong things to them. Like, why put you through that?
The Kardashians season 4 premiered this week. Now let's take a look at what's in store for next week. Hey everybody, it's Hannah Fletcher and welcome back to Shared News. Now I am so excited to be able to dig into the upcoming trailer for this second episode of The Kardashians. But first of all, I don't know if you guys have seen the very first episode. Obviously, we got to see a lot of drama unfold at the beginning between Kim and Kourtney and the whole conversation talking about where they stand with one another post Dolce and Gabbana situation. I don't know about you guys, I really enjoyed the first episode. I thought that there was a lot of drama, especially at the beginning. And then as things went on throughout the episode, we saw the family definitely enjoying a very luxurious Cabo vacation. But regardless, I'm excited to continue to see what this season has to offer. Now, without further ado, let's start to break down the trailer for the second episode.
Next on The Kardashians.
Meghan Trainor asked me if I would be in her music video.
Don't wear see-through clothes.
See-through clothes?
I don't know what happened in these videos these days.
I love Corey so much. I love the fact that he's saying about see-through clothes. The fact that Meghan Trainor and Kris Jenner are collaborating on this just sets my soul on fire. I'm a huge Meghan Trainor fan. I have been for years, but especially since Meghan took the leap into motherhood and being on TikTok. I love the fact that these two were able to come together for this music video. And obviously, Kris killed it with the Thank You Next music video when she did that with Ariana Grande. So to know that we get the behind the scenes of Kris and Meghan makes me so excited. I am so looking forward to this particular part of this upcoming episode. When I saw the music video, I distinctly remember that I was excited about the fact that I figured we were going to see the behind the scenes. And I'm sure we'll see Kris get the phone call and get this opportunity. And I mean, look at Kris Jenner. She just looks iconic. And I love her in the blonde wig. I am so excited. It's not obvious about Kris being in this music video and the fact that we get to just see how it all went down. I am stoked for it. All right, let's go on to the second clip.
Welcome to Keeping Up with the Harvard Business School.
Your level of insights or convictions on par with the best consumer CEOs.
Did you hear that?
America.
All right, so we get to see Kim obviously receiving a lot of high praise. She gets to go to Harvard. Now, I really am excited about this because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of forgot about Kim being a lawyer. I feel like we haven't gotten to see much of her in terms of being a lawyer recently. And so I'm excited to be able to kind of dig back in and see what it is that she's done in terms of making progress. I know at one point that was very much a huge part of her identity. And I know that she was working very hard. So to see her getting back into this and to be able to kind of follow her journey, you know, I'm excited to see Kim get back into the whole law school vibe. But also, if this is kind of where her storyline goes this season, you know, I mean, we got to see Kim wearing the very like CEO type of hat last season. We got to see her with Dolce and Gabbana and putting a lot of things together. So it's exciting to be able to see a different side of Kim for this upcoming season. So I was shocked by this when I saw it in the trailer, but I'm very excited to see where this goes for Kim. All right, let's go on to the next clip.
How come I meet my person? I've done so much wrong things to them. Like, why put you through that?
Is it hard for you to hear that you're his person?
Okay, this part of the trailer I do not like. I do not like the fact that Tristan is, I've made this abundantly clear here on Shared News multiple times over. I do not like the fact that Tristan is getting any type of airtime or screen time because I just don't really think that he deserves to be cashing in on an opportunity from Khloe. And I don't like the fact that he is saying that she is his person. I think that is a really large statement to make. And when you're making a large statement like that, like how is Khloe supposed to respond? And I'm curious to see how she does respond, honestly, because that's going to say a lot. But we see her in the last episode, the very first episode of this season. She is adamantly telling us that she is not with Tristan and she does not want to be with Tristan. And she's really, really, really trying to convince us of this narrative. So for him to go and say something like that, I'm curious to see what brought this conversation up. You know, I mean, even you can tell that she is so bothered by the producer asking this question about how hard it is for him to be saying that she is his person. I just, if that's your person, you don't hurt that person. You don't do the things that you've done, Tristan, to that person. So I feel bad for Khloe in this moment, and I am curious to see what her response is. I'm really curious to see what the conversation is leading up to this whole thing, because there's a lot obviously missing from this particular part. Another thing that I am just keeping in mind, and I think that this is something that could be a thing. Now, keep in mind that Tristan, you know, he is not a spring chicken. He is getting towards the end of his basketball career. So is he kind of realizing that he is going to have to maybe jump to a different career? Is there a possibility that Tristan is apologizing to Khloe and it's not authentic? Because obviously he's apologized to her before and it wasn't authentic, because he is a repeat offender through and through and through. So I don't know, maybe because of the fact that his career could be coming to an end in terms of basketball, maybe he's looking for another paycheck. And that just goes right back to my point of, this man does not need to be making a paycheck off of Khloe Kardashian and her hard work. So let us know what you guys think about that down in the comments. But maybe is this possibly something that could be going on? So we'll just have to wait and see. But this is going to definitely be, probably in my opinion, just judging by what I'm seeing, I feel like this is going to be the meatiest part of the next episode. And let's move on to the next clip.
We are over budget, we're out over time.
No matter where I turn, there's just problem after problem.
The whole thing is a nightmare at the moment.
What else could really happen?
Okay, so this episode is definitely going to be focusing on Khloe. To see that Good American is going through a lot of stress. You know, I've heard very different remarks when it comes to the brand. I've heard people absolutely love it. I have heard people say that the jeans are way too overpriced and that the clothing is too overpriced for what they would like. And I've heard a lot of people basically wishing that they could get these items, but basically they don't want to pay for them. So I don't really know what's going on with Good American. I'm saddened to hear that Khloe is going through all this stress with it. But, you know, I mean, obviously we're going to have to wait and see for this episode to really get the full grasp of what's going on. But I mean, we're not hearing anything positive right now coming from someone that I assume is very high up in the company. And I mean, I don't know, this is not a good look for Good American. It's not a good look for Khloe. So hopefully whatever it is that's going on, we'll be able to see some type of resolution. But clearly Khloe's world is coming to a crash right now. And I just hope that she is able to recover. And I don't know, I'm a Khloe fan. I really don't want to see her suffering throughout the season. But I mean, everybody has their stuff. So hopefully Khloe's able to get past this with Good American. So we'll just have to wait and see. But it is not looking good judging by that portion right now. So let's go ahead and let's wrap it up with our final clip.
I'm going to Ohio to meet Kevin Keith and Kevin's family for the first time. He's someone that I've been fighting for that's been incarcerated for 28 years.
When you see something that's wrong and you say, I can't accept it, I've got to say something.
Well, I'm here to say something.
All right, so we get to see Kim in full lawyer mode. Now, she's been working with Kevin for some time, so I think it's really great that she's able to fly to Ohio to be able to fight for him. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I don't know. I feel like her saying the let's say something, I feel like that was a little performative. So I'm a little concerned about that. I want her to be working this hard on camera as she is off camera. So I'm hoping that that wasn't too performative there, but I'm very eager to see Kim be able to hopefully give a lot of justice to this particular person who is supposedly wrongfully incarcerated for almost 3 decades. So we'll see where that goes. So I'm very excited about seeing this upcoming episode. I personally really liked this first episode. I feel like there is definitely an opportunity at redemption for this upcoming season. I really wasn't a huge fan of last season. Of course, I watched it because I like to stick along the journey and make sure that I'm understanding everything that's going on. But I'm really, really hopeful that Kim and Kourtney might be able to squash the beef that they supposedly have with one another. And I'm hoping, obviously, that we get to see Kourtney with the pregnancy journey and like announcement. I think that that'll be a really great part. But I'm very excited overall. I think that the first episode was really great. I really enjoyed watching Kourtney and Kim hash out their feelings. I think that there was a lot of messiness that happened between the two of them, but the rest of the episode was very peaceful, and it was somewhat entertaining to watch the family take such a luxurious Cabo-filled vacation. And I have to say, my favorite part was just watching Kris Jenner attempt Spanish by saying margarita. So we'll see where the season takes us, but I really, really enjoyed the first episode, especially in comparison to the last season. But let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below in regards to this trailer. Let me know what it is that you guys are most looking forward to. If there were any favorite moments from the first episode, sound off in the comment section and let us know all of your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Hannah Fletcher. Make sure that you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.